Job's trouble, the oldest lesson in the world. Today, we explore the profound lesson from the book of Job. The man Job was of great integrity. The book of Job is the oldest of all the scriptures. The very first verse in the book of Job tells us that he was perfect and upright. In the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 8, God speaks to Satan, saying, "Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect man and an upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil?" To eschew evil means to avoid habitually, especially on moral or practical grounds, to shun. God repeats this in Job 2:3, adding, "And still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movedst me against him, to destroy him without cause." Throughout his trials, Job remained faithful and did not sin or blame God. As stated in Job 1:22, in all this did not Job sin with his lips. In Job 2:10, God reinforces this, emphasizing that Job remained faithful amid suffering. Job says, "But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of God, and shall we not receive evil?" In all this did not Job sin with his lips. Job faced criticism from his three friends, who, relying on human experience and merit, sought to find fault in him to justify his misfortunes. Yet, Job maintained his faith. In verse 13-15 he declares, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him." He holds on to hope in Job chapter 14 verses 12-15, where he articulates, "So man lieth down, and riseth not, till the heavens be no more, they shall not awake nor be raised out of their sleep. O that thou wouldest hide me in the grave, that thou wouldest keep me secret, until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time, and remember me. If a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait, till my change come." The pinnacle of Job's faith is seen in Job chapter 19 verses 23-25, where he passionately wishes his words were written and preserved forever, saying, "Oh, that my words were now written. Oh, that they were printed in a book, that they were graven with an iron pen and lead in the rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth." This reflects Job's unwavering belief despite his suffering, reinforcing that there was nothing wrong with Job's standing before God. However, Job's state was different. While his standing was perfect, just as believers today, we too often struggle with our condition. Job acknowledges in Job chapter 27 verses 2-6, "As God liveth, who hath taken away my judgment, and the Almighty, who hath vexed my soul. All the while my breath is in me, and the Spirit of God is in my nostrils. My lips shall not speak wickedness, nor my tongue utter deceit. God forbid that it should justify you. Till I die I will not remove mine integrity from me. My righteousness I hold fast, and will not let it go. My heart shall not approach me so long as I live." Herein lies Job's mistake, believing he possessed inherent goodness in his flesh. Paul elucidates this truth in Romans 7:18, stating, "For I know that in me, that is, in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing." Job was unaware that his righteousness was like filthy rags in God's sight, as expressed in Isaiah 64:6. "But we are all as an unclean thing, and all our righteousnesses are as filthy rags, and we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away." Elihu, a young man, confronts Job in Job 32:2, expressing anger because Job justified himself rather than God. In Job 34:5, Elihu points out Job's claim of righteousness, stating, "For Job hath said, I am righteous, and God hath taken away my judgment." This highlights his need for correction. Ultimately, God intervenes and poses a series of questions to Job, leaving him speechless. In Job 44, Job responds, "Behold, I am vile. What shall I answer thee? I will lay mine hand upon my mouth." The realization strikes him hard. God asks him in Job 48, "Wilt thou condemn me, that thou mayest be righteous?" Job's journey concludes with deep humility. In Job chapter 42 verses 5 and 6 he states, "I have heard of thee by the hearing of the ear, but now mine eye seeth thee. Wherefore I abhor myself and repent in dust and ashes." This experience teaches us an invaluable lesson, one that reminds us to remain humble, recognizing our limitations and the grace of God in our lives. Through Job's story, we learn that it's vital to acknowledge our flaws, seek God's righteousness, and maintain our faith even in the midst of trials. Let us reflect on Job's journey and carry its lessons into our lives today. Hello, and God bless. I hope you enjoyed the video and will be watching many more. I am a representation of Timothy, the Apostle Paul's son in the faith, and I lived and labored with him almost 2,000 years ago. The Bible books, 1st and 2nd Timothy, are the last writings of the Apostle Paul before he was executed. In these letters to me, he shared his and the Lord's love, concern, and warnings by revealing instruction from God's perfect word for the believers then, now, and all God will call to his truth. As your guide and narrator, I'm excited to share many teachings, videos, audio files, and free PDF books on our website, believer.com. In fact, I have a valuable free book that I'd like to give you right now. To get it, simply click on the supplied free book link on this page, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive content. God bless, and I look forward to seeing you soon on believer.com. Please subscribe to our channel and visit our website for more enriching content.